Hello, my fellow truckers out there all over the United States. That's on the Dirty Trucking page here. First and foremost, what I want to say is I saw that horrific traffic bag up that happened over there in that Virginia area, Washington, Virginia area over there on I-95. That was horrific and unbelievable. Be stuck in traffic that long for 36 hours to the motorists that had in their vehicles ran out of gas and almost froze to death waiting on help. 36 hours. That's a reset in 2 more hours for a trucker. You sat there for a reset. I don't understand what it is about these states and that rock salt. I mean, I know you saw the weather report. We saw the weather report here in Detroit that New Year's weekend. We were told not to load our trucks because the trash would freeze, so we didn't load them that Friday so they wouldn't sit over the weekend and freeze in the trailer. We knew that. But same thing happened here. You come back Monday, I get in the pit. They didn't think to salt the pit. I don't know what it is about rock salt and watching the weather report and coming out and doing some preventative measures or coming out before the truckers get out. But they have a tendency of doing that, letting the truckers come out right after a snow, ice, or if it rained the day before and it's freeze up the next day. I was expecting to see a news story about I-80 coming in the border of Pennsylvania and Ohio. I-80 every year, never fails when I was out there. I come through there on a I-80 going west, coming into Ohio from out of Pennsylvania. Is always, there was a shitload of trucks just piled up there or laying on their side like it was a junkyard. Every time. I was expecting to hear this was about I-80. I thought it was going to be about I-80, but lo and behold, this is I-95. I was in shock. In that area, I'm in all the time. I run through there because I run Virginia. I know that area very well. I have some favorite truck stops over there. I stop on I-95, and it was bringing back memories. I hate those people had to sit there that long in the traffic, and it was horrific. I heard the one lady's story on there that she sat in traffic so long that she ran out of fuel, was concerned about her kids. They were sitting there in the freezing cold. I mean, trucks, we got diesel and other things to keep us warm in there on the truck, but even still, for sheet of ice, ice on the highway to sit there for 36 hours, I don't know what the state legislative, the leaders over that state were thinking. But clearly you were not thinking. For those people that sat there 36 hours in traffic, no access to anything, you couldn't go nowhere because it was on a sheet of ice and you wasn't prepared for it. Why? I don't know. The weather let you know what was finna happen before it happened. Why weren't you prepared for it? I don't know. Same here. We heard the weather, but I don't know. It's just something about putting down rock salt. It's just like... You act like this is your personal stash from your house. You don't want to come and put it out. Same thing here. Monday, my first load. I couldn't get my 4 loads that day because my first load here I picked up in the pit. Yeah, we can get in the pit, but we couldn't get out. You didn't think to salt the pit. The pit is on the incline out. And when I pulled up the tarp, I was on a sheet of ice. Couldn't get out. So I sat there. Now, I'm going to finish tarping about maybe, I want to say 5 minutes to 6 o'clock. Now I sat there from 6 o'clock to 7:22 before they decided to come get that salt in there. Let me get going. And it took 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes for that salt to hit the ground and get it right for my tires to get traction to get out of there. 5 minutes, but I sat there to 7:22. Cost me my 4th load. But what this video is really about, and I hope none of my subscribers was caught up in that traffic out there. If you were, my heart goes out to you because that was horrific. I mean, that's the worst I've heard in a long time. 36 hours sitting there. Woo, that was bad. But anyway, this video, you know what time it is, truckers? Some of y'all don't know. Maybe you need to be reminded. You out there trucking up and down the highway thinking everything okay. This is, what year is this now? Happy New Year. This is 2022. What takes place with the trucks on 2022? You know what this is? That's that permit book. The permit book. Permit book. Permit book. Now, what you need to do, truckers, for you newbies out there and them other old school that ain't paid no attention, ain't whipped yours out in a while, you need to get the permit book. You know what time it is? Every time the 31st hit, the first hit is IFTA time. It's time for your truck to have the new IFTAs on it. So those of you that are company drivers and you lease purchase or independent contractors, hey, you need to run through your terminal. If you leasing, run through your terminal. Company drivers, they're going to get you in there. And if you lease purchase and you don't like to go to the terminal like I used to, I had to mail me mine. So I got them at home. So when I came into the house, mine was already there. And one day somebody tried to take one off my truck, but the idiot didn't know those perforated lines in there is an anti-theft device of it, so you can't peel that sticker off. If you do, it's just going to rip apart. Somebody tried to do that, so I couldn't leave without my IFTA. I only had one on the truck and a partial one. So I had to have them FedEx me replacement IFTA sticker to the Flying J up in Monroe, Michigan. And then when it got there, I went and put it on the truck and pulled it on out. But it's IFTA time. You need to take a look at your permit book. Make sure your registration up to date, insurance up to date. A lot of stuff expires on December 31st for truckers. Permit book peoples. Permit books peoples. Don't say you don't know, because Dirty Trucking telling you. Permit books. See, my company, we don't have all that over the road permit stuff. You know, we just got the regular registration. Truck insurance is on the one I had to get right now. The IFTAs is on order. I don't know why they didn't have that pre-order so we can have them now, but them is on order. So that's all we waiting on here. But I done went and got my new truck insurance. Whip out your permit books, open them, look in it. Some of y'all probably got some shit in there that's been expired for 2 damn years. Open them up. Hope you don't have an incident like me, but somebody went on my truck when it was parked here on home time and switched mines with some old shit, and I had to get in contact with the company. And not unless you are with a company that went high tech, like one I was with, that went digital with their permits. The shit was already on your tablet. It was on your e-log thing. You just click on the section and it was there. That's all you need to do. Only thing you need to do is roll through and get your IFTA stickers. Everything else was right there. You didn't have to go update your permit book unless you wanted to. Now, that's a neat idea to do. But it's permit book time, and that's what this video is about. Okay, drivers, this is Dirty Trucking telling you. You go over there and find that little dusty folder. You go and scroll through it, because most of the companies got their little first page in there with everything on there. Some of them got it on there with everything on there. When it expires, scroll through it. Yeah, even if it has a date on it, check it anyway. Because somebody might have played some switcheroo shit on your ass. Go in there and check your shit. Permit books. This ain't a school folder. It's permit books. Go in there and check your permit books. Dirty Trucking done told you. Check them. Get legal. That's the only way I like to roll. You feel much better knowing that all your documents is in order and up to date. And you ain't got nothing to worry about. And make sure your truck is inspected. When that's all, when you done all that, ain't no more that you can do but just roll the highway peacefully. That's why I like to roll. Dirty Trucking like to roll legal. Dirty Trucking out. Permit book time, peoples. It's permit book time. Say it with me. Permit book time. Peace out. Drive safe out there.